What if you could meet your hero? You see them on TV, read about them in magazines and newspapers, and even watch movies that tell stories about their accomplishments. But for most of us, meeting our famous hero is something that can only happen in daydreams. In the selection you're about to read, Maya Angelou recounts an unforgettable meeting with her larger-than-life hero, Martin Luther King Jr. Hi, and welcome back.
An Encounter with Martin Luther King Jr. Autobiography by Maya Angelou. Objectives: literary analysis, characterization in nonfiction. Reading strategy: connect. Introduction to Encounter with Martin Luther King Jr. Autobiography by Maya Angelou. Characterization in nonfiction. To help her readers understand what Martin Luther King Jr. was like, Maya Angelou uses methods of characterization that fiction writers use. She reveals King's personality by sharing what he said and what others said about him, making direct statements about his personality, describing his appearance and actions, showing how others acted toward him. As you read the selection, notice the ways in which Angelou conveys what King was like in person. Connect. Whenever you find similarities between your life and someone else, you are connecting with that person. You can connect with what you are reading by comparing the events described with experiences you are familiar with. The author. At age 16, Maya Angelou wanted to become a streetcar conductor in San Francisco. However, the railway would not hire female or African American drivers. Supported by organizations that back her cause, Angelou went to the railway office every day. After 3 weeks, she became San Francisco's first female African American streetcar driver. Angelou eventually moved on to many other pursuits. She has been a dancer, an actor, a mother, a poet, and a songwriter, as well as the author of 6 autobiographies, each covering a different time in her life. Background: under the leadership of Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., the Southern Christian Leadership Conference promoted nonviolent protest as a way to gain civil rights for African Americans. In 1960, Angelou wrote and co-produced a musical to raise funds for the organization. She later became the Northern coordinator for the group. King was just becoming famous when Maya Angelou met him at the SCLC office.
I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, bye!